want to take a couple of minutes to think about the things that you should be looking for to determine if somebody's a great candidate to be promoted to the next level of their career and potentially into the senior executive table. So obviously, you're going to look at all of the functional skill sets. If they're in finance, how are their accounting skills? How are their system skills? Everything that they would need to execute as sort of a manager. But then the questions become things like, what level of emotional intelligence does this person have? And specifically, how does this person behave under pressure? Does this person shut down? Does this person become the king or queen of excuses? Does this person able to communicate in an unemotional way, right? When the stuff is hitting the fan? The second thing is, do they practice what I call extreme ownership? When they are assigned a task or take on the responsibility for something, do they own it in an extreme sort of a way? That means that when things are going bad, do they look other places for blame? Or do they, regardless, understand that they're accountable, they're responsible, and if something isn't going right, there must be something that they can do to overcome those obstacles, and we're not looking for other place to shelter the blame. I think the third one that I find really interesting is, how do they conduct themselves relative to creating trust? Right? Obviously, if you're going to be at the senior executive table, are you creating trust among others around you, subordinate team members, peers, et cetera, et cetera? And specifically, do we see this person time and time again making investments in trust? And that means acting in a trustworthy way, doing things like practicing gratitude, supporting others, during times of pressure, or when there's dicey decisions that have to be made. Are they making the right investments that promote trust, as opposed to the person who is sitting there emotionally, behaving in something that's going to detract from the overall trust of the senior team?